If you could see the world through my eyes, vibrant purple sunrise.
Mark here in Life and Fitness Files. Make sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date with content. Today, we're going to be looking at a few stretches that can help counteract some of anterior pelvic tilt, if that's something that you are dealing with, as well as help with sore back and open up some of those muscles to help you to feel better. So if you check out my other video on anterior pelvic tilt, what's going on in our muscles and in our body that can lead to back pain, that might be helpful if that's something that you're dealing with, so you can understand the mechanisms. Specifically, when we have anterior pelvic tilt, for those of you dealing with that, we lean forward, we're not activating our core, and our hip flexors get tight. That's one thing we're going to be looking at today. And we have this roundedness in our back, and these muscles get weak and then they get short. So we want to stretch out these muscles, help us get back into a good posture with our pelvis, and open up these hip flexors so that we can counteract that anterior pelvic tilt and relieve some of that pressure on our back. So let's look at a few stretches that can help with that today. So first, we have something called the child's pose. When I seen this, I kind of brushed it off as, okay, I don't know if that's doing anything. Now that I understand what's going on with an anterior pelvic tilt or back soreness, it really does help. So really, you go down in all fours and you come down and you lean forward and you hold. Pretty straightforward. But one of the things that I was doing incorrectly, when I would go down, I would try to keep my back arched instead of actually stretching it. You want to make sure your back is straight and not down in the anterior pelvic tilt position. Back is straight, go down, and you can feel that stretch in your back, and it feels really good. And you keep your hands where they're in front of you so that you can get some pressure to keep that back stretch and come back up. Some other really simple stretches that you can do that are going to help open up your back is really just tucking your knees up. You can do that individually. This will help with some of that hip flexibility as well. You can come out to the side. This is going to help open up your back underneath, bringing up your knee to your chest, breathing. Holding for 5 to 10 seconds. Letting go. Switching legs. Knee to your chest. Breathing. Bringing that down. You can also do both legs. You'll really feel that open your back up, and make sure to take a big breath. Hold for 5 to 10 seconds. You're also going to feel a little bit of stretch in your hips. Hold and bring that down. So those are just a few stretches that can help you to open up your back, especially if you're feeling back pain or if you're dealing with anterior pelvic tilt. You can also work on some hip mobility and flexibility. One of the things that I like to do is to step forward with one leg and really bring my arm up, and I'm going to feel that stretch in my hip here and really open that up. Come back. Again. And do that 3 times. Switch sides. Step forward. Feel that stretch here and reach. You're going to feel that coming all the way up. And you'll feel that your hip really open up. This is something that has really helped me with my running cadence, as well as just activating all of the right muscles and counteracting my anterior pelvic tilt. One other quick stretch I'll show you guys is having your feet flat on the ground and rocking back. You're gonna feel a stretch here and really open up these hips. When I first started, I was not able to go much farther than this. So give it some time, breathe. Come up, keeping your feet flat. I'll show you from this angle. Feet flat, knees spread, come down. Working on hip mobility and flexibility. Down. When you're in this down position, you can also work on some different movements. Bring your hips forward, bring them back. You'll feel lots of stretches there. You don't want to do it to the point of being painful, but you can kind of see what are some of those positions that you need to work on. So those are a few stretches that can help you open up your hips with flexibility and mobility, as well as stretching your back to help open that up, alleviate some pain, and help overall to counteract some of that anterior pelvic tilt. So hopefully this video helps you on your fitness journey. Make sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date with content. Here's to life and fitness.
Walking miles in someone else's show.